Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now, there we go. And it was a little bit buggy, so for some reason OBS was certain and sure that the default mic input would be sufficient enough, forgetting that the PC itself doesn't have a mic. Setting by to Hey, I want you. Hello. You guys cannot see it, but I sadly need to adjust the window in which this is played into my monitor by hand. Otherwise it would be crooked. Very crooked. Go back. Okay, I've forgotten one thing. Be right back. I forgot the one most crucial part of every stream, especially an Ace Attorney stream. Water. Because how many times I need to wash out the lies that I've read out. Can I say I haven't? Maybe because maybe because I haven't played Ace Attorney for nearly a year. Maybe that's the reason that I don't have any specific like NPC that I absolutely loathe. Like not love, no, not liking, not actually absolutely despise. However, goodness gracious, I am like the cover-up queen, fucking Angel Star. Holy. Absolute monster. Of course, I still have my breakfast in front of me, so we're gonna do this one. Bon appetit, and thank you very much. Eventually, at some point, we'll be able to start a stream without any breakfast or lunch or dinner to be eaten. I just read Blob immediately. No! I cannot. I'm not able to be present. No. Like I think we probably won't be finding out very much like right in the beginning of the second investigation day, as well as me trying to eat things. Oh no. I'm just realizing, I don't know, I don't know, the spacing, the spacing between like the text of this like box and underneath. As long as I don't eat the evidence, you should be good. I hope so. But I mean, with the cough-up lady's camera in a lunchbox, that might be difficult to not eat. Goodness gracious, I rarely free and it goes to me. True. I don't know how free it is. I don't know how big the camera is, so it might be maybe less free and more painful. Depending on the appetite, I say. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Okay. Are we ready to start the second day? Probably. Am I mentally ready to maybe perhaps find more? Just, I don't know, unspeakable, undescribable, like things that are happening. Oh, hold on, I need to. There we go. Now you guys can see. Oh boy. Yes, please. Mentally, I'm not ready. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Trust me, darling, you're not alone. Well, let's see. What is going on? It is... Okay, there's... Out of the, like, there's really good timing. Maybe they're gonna, like, comprehend or maybe summarize a little bit more effectively that I would ever be, but I don't know. There could be also unreliable narrators. Meaning... Oh yeah, one thing as well. Yesterday I gained another follower while playing Arc Raiders. I should have said it before. Like, yeah, I have met someone on Arc Raiders. Like, really, really nice, like, person, like, which you occasionally find on an extraction shooter. Very rarely, but anyways, we had a lovely chat for lovely rounds. He helped me to get a few items that I desperately needed, or like still need, and some I still have not found enough. And I just said, yeah, no, I'm gonna. We talked about why am I like preferring to speaking in English most of the time, and I'm just like, yeah, everything I have, like all the stuff, my phone, my PC is in English. Like the media I consume is in English, so I'm more comfortable with like thinking or speaking in English, even though it might not be always grammatically correct. And so I mentioned that I'm also streaming for early in the morning, and he was then very kind to follow me, and ta-da! I'm gonna redo the animation. Hi, Elias. Yeah. So, let's go to the recap. It's recap time. My eyes, please function. Stop itching. Thank you very much. Okay, so what is going on? Good question. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st of February 2016, if we want to be that precise. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room simultaneously at the same time. 17. Ah, okay, 17. I thought it was 16, and now because we're in February, it's like 1 year later. Okay, so it was 17. Thank you for correction. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Good to know. Hold on, where's my pen? Yeah, 16 was in the December before. I made a... Oopsie. Okay, so... 30 minutes... Police department and prosecutor's office. Okay. 15 years after the L6, yes. Which happened on 21st, like the 2001. The year of the snake. Okay. Well, that's what we are going to find out. Or try at least. That is a... Yeah, that is my... That's really like heavy lifting. Yeah, the milk is dead. Even I have no milk in my muesli. Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. You guys haven't heard what I just said. Okay, so or at least try. At least it's not. But yeah, it does really like it does have the heavy lifting of at least we try, because oh my goodness, glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Why aren't you... You can read my mind. What the fuck is going on? Mia? Maya? Who are you? Look, we're in this together, right? I approve that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Are those like what, telepathic glasses? Let's go, signs await us. February 23rd, prosecutor's office underground parking lot. You know, I don't really think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such thing. I know it. Wait. That oil drum? Was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It just... We're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whatever there's blood on the floor or not, the water in that old drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's the grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is... What? Luminoil testing fluid. Luminoil? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Oh, no, I don't even trust my own eyes, so, that is... Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? Oh, I am a minor. I... I can't even drink yet. It's a weird sudden statement. I mean, you're right, you're still a high school student. But... well, okay, just continue. Just moving forward. We're testing blood strains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I lent you these glasses. Oh. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? To test the blood reaction, wait, what? To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol oil on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray on it. Okay. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Huh. Can I? Okay, we are locked in. Enhance! Enhance! It's... But I mean, it didn't gain more... like a higher resolution. So I mean, it's not really an enhance, it's just a simple zoom in. I can see her eyes shining behind, like, I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this bloodstain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Oh, okay, well, we definitely know that is a bloodstain, but doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. That's not much blood, that's the amount of blood. The perpetrator and the perpetrator. The traitor, perpetrate. Okay, the perpetrator. Okay, three attempts. Got it. No, 4. Shit. Perpetrator and the I cannot speak. I cannot read. Okay. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? They did not fight at all on the spot. Not at all. Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. if they thought here, they'd have to been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor... Wait. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find the blood stain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminary testing fluid, solution used for scientific investigation. Finds blood traces, spray to use. Received from the very proud-looking Emma Sky. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all the evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Not only the police, but witnesses, other prosecutors. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it? I guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ah. Her. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Oh, Miss Star? You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. Oh, that looks pretty. This day-old deli box is on the house. Oh, hell nah. Not. Did you freeze it? Absolutely not. Sorry. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering. Rare. Wait, can we go? I would like to investigate the oil drums with the blood. That's not what I want. Oh. Even her name, of course. Of course, if someone used the marker to write the name on this. Emma Sky. Doesn't tell me you bring this with you everywhere that you go. Well, you never know where something might go down. Just what kind of world do you think we live in? Ah, yeah. There we go. This blood must be from when Lana... No, my sister isn't the murderer. But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. Hey! Just whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So, this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. It's just getting worse. I think it's her blood. That has to be hers. Also, wait. Can we zoom in? I would like to zoom in. Wait. So, I want you to go back. You're here. How's you doing? Nothing to get my ass in gear, like wanting to know what's up with the Ace Attorney. What the enemies? Not much. We gained a new ability, like in quotation mark ability, that we can spray stuff and maybe find bloodstains. And I'm just like, no. And currently we still don't know more than what we did on Wednesday. so there's nothing on the oil drum. I thought we would find more. We have luminoil. That's okay. I think I see what they've done with leather defense. Just to be sure. Oh. Nah. I think the most important parts is like those bloodstains and these bloodstains on a examine ladder. Okay. I did examine them. I think the ladder. I've done it already on Wednesday with examining the ladder, definitely. So it's like, aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific? Huh? Look at the basic nature of the thing, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. You already done that. Yeah, it's not functioning. Okay, we can talk to her. Bitches, absolute. Okay, so you certainly put me in a tight spot today. I put you in a tight spot? What? No, you actually put everyone else on a tight spot. You just were there for the drama. My apologies, mister, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Thank you. Oh, we know. Oh, we fucking know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that it wouldn't stand convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Fuck yeah. Please, get on her. Good morning. Hey, Tom Mobsflieger. Hi. Oh, I can do it again because like I've already like said thank you very much for the follow. And I could also like do this. Ta-da! Oh man, oh, yeah, that's... Oh, good. Why? Wait, that's remind me of something. Wait. Was it the two-faced, like the two-facedness? I don't know if that's like a real adjective, but like wait, which case was it again? Where like someone like pretended to be nice and forgiving, but they were actually like double-faced devil, more or less. Who was it? Ah, that was the one who I had really fun playing it. Wait, that was the really wait. That was the actor for I think the Copper Samurai. 2-4, I think, yeah. It was like the Matt Guard. Yes. Oh, this bastard! I love him so much. I would put him into the grave immediately. Oh. And I am so mad that I lost the footage of me like playing this. The Nickel Samurai, not Copper Samurai. You're right. The Nickel Samurai. Yeah. Oh. Are you guys maybe like are you sibling, Angel? Are you sibling with Matt and Guard? Are you maybe because like I don't like this look. I don't. That's. I was thinking like there was like back in my mind when she did it like in the on Wednesday with like the flick of the hair, and it was like, wait, that reminds me of something, but I couldn't couldn't point onto it. It just I couldn't remember. But now I do. Hoo. Oh. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Ah, I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph was something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Mr. Star? Yes, a long time ago. Well, 2 years. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. That is, I think I'm sorry, lady, but maybe the way you say like coughed it up, it's not that tough sounding as you maybe imagine it to be. Okay, they confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. Currently, I don't see the angel part, but that we will continue on. I wouldn't doubt it. I would. That is okay. Every day I drag the drill out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. That is what I thought too, as well. Like, I think that's maybe... yeah, but also like you tried to give us like a day old like seafood that is like not ideal. I doubt that you like basket as a little like cooling pack or what. And you were let go. Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And these prim and proper prosecutors didn't let me go. I'd be still one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Deep breath in and exhale. We are not even like 30 minutes in, and I'm just immediately like, it's okay, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's just a game. It's just a game. It's just like an imaginary bitch of Nas. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Ah, yes, she means it. Oh. Ah, wait, we need to go to the different one. We need to get out. Present. No. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. The SL9 isn't over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Pretty please. I'm close to begging you. No, wrong. Talk. No, nope, of course not. We need to show you the knife as well. What do you think about this? The SR9 incident? Okay, it's the same. It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was suited to transferable and couldn't. As I suspected, it's not over, yada yada yada. But no. You know what? Can I just... I wanted to like spray her up and down with like the lumin oil. Okay, pleasure. Edgeworth's now stuck in a car. I found he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? Why? I haven't witnessed the crime. Ach, even if she hasn't witnessed the crime. Yeah, Miss Edgeworth would have been the suspect. That's true. That is also what I thought in the beginning, that it's suspicious that both Edgeworth knives and car are like tied to this case. It's still strange. Why didn't the chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon already? It is true. Please tell us more. Please tell us more about the incident. Okay, no, skip. If you think about it, it could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain-linked fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. These 5 minutes weren't the problem, mister. You lying was the problem. Yes, absolutely. Cannot emphasize that enough. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. I think we know when. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Please, can we talk now? Thank you. Okay, there we go. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We are nothing but to them disposable. Disposable to whom? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Oh boy. Executed. Yes. The criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. And he got executed because of it? Or like still, despite lack of decisive evidence, I must say. That is... Ooh. Yeah, what? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. You did not. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? What the fuck, can we lock you up? And Sheriff Marshall? Like immediately? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to a patrolman, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those. Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to the case, a hidden one. That's what we're after now. And no one up in the fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in these accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? A lot? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Oh, damn. Then you should take this. Oh god, some steak lunch. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Ah, okay, it's not for us. Bummer. Received from Miss Star, excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Miss Star? Officer Marshall? Are you his going out? Why do you want me? Why do you want to know? It was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister to do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was so nice to me too, back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We are putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Marshall. Jake Marshall. Where do we find him now? Just imagine if we do like a touch out. One step to the right. Okay. No, Marshall. I thought he would be there. That's the victim's body. That's right to do. Okay, wait. Do we have? Maybe we still have. It was when I grabbed the chief prosecutor on the shoulder that it got dropped on the pavement. Then you heard her talking about the muffler, right? A little odd, I know. It was a trap. The red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was Miss Guy really trying to say, I wonder? That is true. Probably... Could it be that maybe Lana Skye is trying to tie up, or not tie up, but like, what's called, try to actually close the case, even though it was assumed as done, assumed as being, okay, we've dealt with the criminal, even with forged evidence or skewed evidence. And now she has a bad feeling or conscious, but still. Let's continue. Let's collect more. Let's collect more. More evidence. It's even busier than here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they are blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got... With the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Go. I can. Okay. Okay, maybe I should just take a beat before I try to read it out loud. Anything. And chill a little bit down. I'm still too aggravated by Angel Star. Way too aggravated. Okay, so real crime scene. Let's go take a look. I mean, we've been at one before. So there we go. Of course. Of course. Poncho, outfits, tequila, whiskey, and of course, like multiple cacti. Texas, a trip, like a lesser trip. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So, beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. I'm sure it sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly. So imposing, it's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert? What I want to know is, if that is a guard station, where is the guard? I have a feeling I know who he already... Like, who or he is, yeah. But the question is, like, not who he is, like, more or less where he is. But we're gonna take the chance and just absolutely examine everything. Yep, that was sure prickly. These must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti, they are a lot like my sister, actually. What? How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's metaphorically. All metaphors. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. There is... yes. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. It looks more like a costume than uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... Wait, what's it called again? Poncho. A punchy? Pounchy? A pinchy? I know, A pooch? Nope. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Oh man. Anything. The swing door makes the swing door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I will not say it out loud. I'd say it'd be more of a this sound, whatever that is, myself. Look on the floor, a lasso. It looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. In the police department. A bull. Oh, you mean the only bull that I have in mind, maybe, or the closest would be Detective Gumshoe, but I doubt you need like hardly a lasso for a paycheck would suffice, would be sufficient enough for a trap. You should have an active imagination. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. Optimistic. It won't open. You thought open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Yeah, probably. And then... Oh, okay, so... I mean, we could spray the whole... We could oil up, luminol everything up. But I think that's... Oh no. Hiccup. Uh-oh. Okay, then now it should be okay. Then these hiccups they hurt a bit, but okay. Good. So this place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please. Huh? Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you, Detective Gumshoe. Now it's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunch Lane. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Oh no. There's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator? I said it so much better than now. Perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-truthy. Whatever that is. But, Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is that I need my steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't around to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. questioning should be over, so I'd figure he's down having a good cry. Later. He ran on to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Oh wait, okay, he ran directly to the evidence room. I was... Oh, that's a new one. Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. True. I always probably skipped that part, or my brain hasn't, like, memorized that it was the Criminal Affairs Department, not like the evidence room. But okay. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first. Let's go check the police department crime scene. Yes, you could. So you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Yeah, we don't need to investigate anything. We go to the detention center immediately. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman. I wanted to say Gumshoe. Oh no. Didn't they? Oh, yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ah. What was that? Sir. What am I saying? Me, the perpetrator? I'd say it was the perpetrated against me. I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Wait, what? Oh no, buddy. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anyone on the premises? I'm here, sir, on the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a lost little lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins. You didn't, did you? Oh, fuck off. Ow. Man, he looks now like that looks much like a One Piece character. And that style with the teeth and whatnot. Oh god. Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. At ease, sir, please. And you also, what is you guys, what are you guys doing with the, like, stabbed hand? That is diabolical. That is diabolical of the game. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Ow, I can't hear you fine, Officer Miss Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Oh, yeah. Who would have thought? Then, sir, it happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Oh, ow. What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. And as I read, I blacked out. And when I came up to, I was here. In the detention center. How long when you out? It's days? And I might ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Wow, yo. Got Yoshi-ass noise. Yeah, no, that... No, that's much worse than the Yoshi noise sound. Yoshi! It's nicer, softer, not that high-pitched, not to aim to actually kill my eardrums. A bandage on his hand, just like my sky. But this time on the left hand. Yet another similarity between the case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did she happen during the course of the crime? Ah. Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened. When the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shocks. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. Ah, that's quite some story. Is your right hand glued to your forehead? Or to your head? Do we need some nail polish remover to help you out? Or just, I don't know, set you at ease because... Oh. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me as victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily to the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department void of light or other creatures' comforts. Oh, damn, my body, I'm so sorry. I don't even know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, Why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. No, Could you stop? Officer in the back, please take away his fucking megaphone. No, do I have any recollection of killing him, sir? At least someone around here is more confused than I am. You maybe recollect this. Officer Meekins, this is for you. Eek! I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay. I just wanted... That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. His megaphone is the only thing giving him joy at this point. Don't take... Okay. Okay. Let him be. But please, you can dial the volume down. Okay, now I get it. Your comments accepted with the yeah. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir. In my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. On second thought, don't have a look at the knife. What is he holding? Is it holding or is it like just now? He is holding. Huh. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. More knife. That's kind of nice, sir. It's okay, that's the last one. That's the one. Okay, he says to both knives that's the one. That's not good. Okay. Such a kind man to press a bug to Edgeworth. We cannot give him... That's for Officer Marshall to let us in. No. Oh wait. Oh, the reaction. I haven't thought of that. He would react to it. Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day it was taken off the prosecutor's office. The day Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. If this is a dream, sir, please, then I hope I never wake up. If this is a dream, you'd better wake up right now. Okay, so only the reaction that he might not be. Do you have no idea about this? Okay. Wait. How about this? This should you actually. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! What's that? What's what? My head has a blank until the very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. I'd better pry into this one little deeper. Absolutely. Can you tell me what is you remember. Well, sir, you might say I'm lost little. You might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. Very studious, very honor-driven, and very duty-driven. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, and that's why. Sorry, wrong boss. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked for the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So, you asked Detective Good... I always try to say Gumshoe, not Goodman. Goodman, to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Oh, what? Do unto to others before they unto to you. No, before they do... fuck. Do unto to others before they do unto you. Unto. So kill the other before they kill you? My own father words. Okay, that's... okay, not from Goodman. What happened then? Well, my eyes saw. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that you were arrested? They arrested you. What do you mean, Emma? Let's look what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom we met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And this body just disappeared from the evidence room. We don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is... I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That was what they say. But you didn't remember the evidence clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. Good. The crime. My crime. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on the tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go and check the crime scene. It could be that that little thing is more like a luck charm type of thing, but... something else relevant. There might be no correlation. And what this? Oh no. True. Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill. No doubt it could... No doubt it's all cold and tough by now. No, I'm sure it's delicious. Miss Starr poured her heart into making this. So long as she didn't put any other organs in depth. Ooh. Oh. Let's see. Ingredients: meat. She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically. Yeah, let's hope so. Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additives she used. Go to town. Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor. So that's why the sauce is so salty. No way. Ew. Disgusting. It's... Don't take it. Okay. Police station. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk. Chief of detective's desk. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, it's police chief Gant. And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The chief of the detectives looks a little flustered. Right, so my boy. How you've been? Swimming much? Chief Grant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Oh, the music. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it in the sense of ominous. Wait, why did suddenly like they talk about Edgeworth? Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy! Oh, you know. They're going a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Well, yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gord Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, doesn't it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Raito? This is really unnerving on Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any... Oh, wait, what did you say? Did I misread it? I think I misread it. In any case, the prosecutor's office is now a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why? They just do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Wait. So... Wait, did he just say that I need to look it again? Because I read it as... Okay, did he mean that we, Phoenix Wright, forged evidence? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? Yeah, we defended Edgeworth. And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto? Oh, hell no, that is a vendetta. That is absolutely someone trying to screw over, like, Edgeworth. He has a personal grievance with him. You got someone else found guilty. It's like, yeah, because he was truly the one who. He was truly guilty. We did not just found him on the street or so, and so thought that maybe he is a good like scapegoat for this specific case. Fuck no. Allegedly, he was undefeated in his 40-year career. Statistically impossible. Might use but in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging a. Yeah, okay. No, we. What's. Boing. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor. Yeah, in Benton, you might say. So he. Like, those eyes are like staring down. Coated himself with like sunscreen oil. I don't know what else. Decided could be bad for Worthy. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed in their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. But what evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. I mean, he was Edgeworth's attorney. No. I know. That's the thing that okay. I understand how that might be a bad look, but I misread it as like what he had a problem with, or like I wasn't sure if he actually meant that he believes that Phoenix Wright forged like evidence. Apparently so. It's maybe an important detail we might need to remember too. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it. Damn. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. What a fucking hypocrite. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of the detectives trap shut. Ah, he was the one who you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Oops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of the detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. We need the wrong window. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff, though. I say, go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one. The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the dancing blue badger. Okay, same. We just... Is there anything we could... Or is everything leads to nothing? Even that. Okay. Yep, no, everything's at that end. Got it, got it. No, no, no. These are the detective's desk. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they are a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at the desk. This is way too close. The monitors are way too close. Holy shit. Okay, I think we need to go somewhere else for now. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, one... That's the only spot we haven't been in yet. 12:02. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it will be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I am sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Hmm? I guess we have to come back. That's not good. That's not good at all. So we need missing Edgeworth and we're missing Jake Marshall. Mm-hmm. He was won awards for all kind of things. Speech contests, essay, playing the flute, golf tournaments. It doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff, but he was always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Hmm? Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? Lucky Jacket is weird with him. Nothing new. Nothing new, I think. Maybe I'm gonna regret it later to not have checked everything, but... Well, isn't obvious we should begin with that? No, that thing. The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man detective good man be killed in two places simultaneously? No, you're being very helpful. It's... Promise Edgeworth. I know you're getting through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. Yeah, it's a lot. There was that business with him not reading that officer's report. Ah, about the killing at the police department, right? The chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Do you think? Can we go back to the detention center? Edgeworth. Do we have anything from Edgeworth to ask him about? I don't know. Go ahead, sir. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she was the one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir. I know. I'm the one who, without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. Allah. All along, is that so wrong? Life isn't about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Is he talking about the badges on her coat? I like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. That's okay, that was a little bit funny. But not what I expected. No a report. Oh man. We talked about everything, I think. How can we ask discreetly why we talk? Is it... Bullet. Wait. 7, 2 locations at the same time. It's... That the evidence... Oh man. The secret that you are forging everything. So they are more convicted criminals. That seems I can't talk about that. Where's the chief of detectives? He's chief of police. Discreetly ask him. He will not tell anything. That's an issue. How about a little food? Okay, just wish I don't know. Yeah, also nothing. Okay, this is not a deal. Examining will not be helpful at all. Let's go back. Card station. Okay, that's a dead end. That is not good. What are we missing? Yes, L9 incident written on the knife and the note. Goodman was the lead. Okay, I think, but we already asked, I think, as well. Okay, that knife was an incident as well, where Goodman, Jake Marshall, on Detective Star were active on it. We talked about it. that everything? That's in Edgeworth's car. Not in the trunk. And broken. I mean, okay, come on. They've put specifically in Edgeworth's car. Oh no. So what's up with the closed door? It's still locked. This is still wet. The exit and... the entry and exit. Like, where do we find Jack Marshall and where do we find like Edgeworth? We need to ask both. We need to get more information, but apparently we need to somehow discreetly ask them Grant about something. That's also sorry to see it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Well, you see over there, that's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonged to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. That... Oh my goodness. Here I thought having checked the room once is already sufficient enough to continue on. Like, ever Oh man, that is... Sure, why not? It's not important he didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Oh, better make note of it. Absolutely. Half-written document. It really... I should really get back to investigating the police department's crime scene. The killer used a cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one expected cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Oh man, okay. Ooh. May I enter? Actually, I was wondering if I could perhaps maybe ask you a slight favor? Whoa, I never thought the day would come when Wright to ask me for help. I was wondering, just hypothetically, if we could investigate the evidence room. I take it as no. No, righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't even need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow 50? I'll give them 50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, that's detective. That's a detective's guy. The detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. What? What a nice guy. Oh, I gotta head out. Bye. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, no, Mr. Nice Guy. No. It looks pretty cool on my laptop, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to get into the evidence room now, sir. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. The Meekins... Sorry, the Meekins influence. I think this place has a bad influence on the girl. Mayhaps. Guard station. Move. Hello. I think we need to examine first. The evidence room is behind the door. And we have the ID card from the Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? Oh. What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well. What make my bambina sky so grey? Officer Marshall. Why does he have to be him? What's that why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here is my saloon. We are here to investigate the crime scene. Yeah, that card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's bandage there in these parts. Yeah? Well, what are you standing here for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene here waiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering, could we ask you some questions? Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with your hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Oh, actually you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina. But, okay, yeah, true. We need to give him the steak. That's true. But I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on a wine prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his six-shooter, I say a little prayer. But what was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. No. Like, let's feed this poor fellow. There you go. That smell, that reminds me of Texas. So, Mr. Officer, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No. I just saw a special on television the other day. Is that from My Baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask and you can munch steak. Finally, it seems like. He's willing to talk. Yeah. The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hands. This is neither wild nor west here. Uh-huh. But that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so, huh? Looks like we need some evidence to get this guy with. We need to talk to him first. Okay. Officer Marshall, you were in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Mr. Meeseeks at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. Oh, damn. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire in the job, you know. So you were doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on my back of my steed, Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to become a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a paraffin fire. Fire? Rah. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smelled like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to. What kind of case was it anyway? We heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are actually some things you better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transferal. Edgeworth was talking about the transferal too. Okay, we're getting more info. Let's go. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well... I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easy ones to understand here are security cameras. Those are the one... Okay. Those were the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happened, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. What is this problem with cauliflower? I don't know, maybe it's something like hating shit's tasty. Yeah, no, I like cauliflower as well, but maybe it's like the idea of hating vegetables like broccoli. I reckon you might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. There's the card reader by the door. Okay, sorry. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Okay. Just this. Maybe it should like look like something that's important when all 7 letters are 7. So this ID card record. Hey, I've seen somewhere before. Like this. No, 5-8. That is good. Goodman, isn't it? Yeah, 58421889. This one. And someone entered and left. Okay, maybe these 2 have left. Then Goodman entered. No, someone else entered. Goodman as well. And then the one that entered before Goodman left. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is relevant to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on the record just now. It seemed a number before. Yes, we did. Maybe there's someone... Wrong voice. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Transferent and we do that. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They are kept there under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can re-investigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county's sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do that every February. I see now. Transferal is more like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna present this card. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Yep, there is it. Look at the 4th number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So, you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me, sir. If he had his ID card then. Wait, I have a thought. I want to... Hold on. Was that truly Goodman? The ID card and wallet were not found on the person. It might have been dropped off by someone who impersonated Goodman. Huh. If he had his ID card then, why would we have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Edit. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this to other people with IDs here. Immediately present it to him. The sheriff's okay. Okay, nothing. That we can at least look at again. ID 5. Five, 9. Hold on, go back. It's 5, 8. And if we go back, no, wrong. And check the record. Aha! Someone tried to duplicate it. Hold on, look, the second number that was like scribbled out was a 9. They only remembered the first letter and forgot the second, and they needed to maybe enter. Okay, so this person forged something and maybe is connected to the murder of Goodman. Okay, so there were 24 minutes. But what about Meekins? Or was that Meekins? A half-written document dated can only be submitted to the chief of police. Bruce Goodman. The last item couldn't be even written down. And we don't know if that's actually... Meekins has to have entered as well, right? That's true. But what did he say? Was it like... Hold on. I think I need to ask Meekins as well, like, was he in the evidence room and then someone entered? Oh, we need to ask him. That might not look good on Meekins, actually. That's not good. Evidence room, let's go. Sector 3. Investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. It feels more like a morgue. Nice try, it's alright. You can't scare me. Oh, there's something. Oh, Goodman. What? So sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So it's true what I heard? Right, so please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I will give them 50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So Chief of Police Jan. Will load... Of course. No, yeah, I guess in your position that's important. But I think also what now that you accidentally pointed out to is what he actually accidentally also pointed out is that he let us in without any issue. Yeah, he would need it, that's true. That's true. So that's what you were thinking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Was for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so you're now boss for the day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. Floor climber. Evidence room. Oh no, not again. So, Detective Ganshu, your boss for the day? That's right, it's Nona. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest in my own evidence locker. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? That's weird. I always believe in Miss Edgeworth no matter what happens. So, Miss Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in the court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Miss Edgeworth just can't get away from the case. The case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. Do you mean... I thought it might have been... Not the SL6? DL6. It was the beginning of the end for Miss Edgeworth. I think... I wouldn't say that. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. That is where evidence. Locker. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed, so only one detective can open it. Using the ID cards? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm my third card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprints? Exactly, pal. The locker for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. That was a high peep. Oh wait, I remember her. I mean, I recognize the face, but I do not remember at what point. So, the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to these handles, see? Oh, the handle? 2-1. Measury bridge or something. Damn. Also from the same one. 2-1, is it not? I tried to recollect which case that was. Cannot remember. Maggie. On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get shocked. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the lockers aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Detective Goodman's note and the switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. She hasn't been too relevant yet. The case where Phineas got hit over the head. For some reason it doesn't narrow it down, and she got a dude in a yellow baseball glove. So blurry. Don't know. I don't know. I cannot recollect. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. The culprit mistook it for a banana. Oh man. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on the case. So allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing. But this might be irrelevant. Did you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of people who came in here the day of the stabbing. Stab. Ah, I heard the rumors, so it was Goodman who came in here. Wait. Whoa. The second number. It's not your ID. That's not your ID number, is it? Oh no. Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. Oh no. Updated. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? I'm confused. Wait, is it only it? How is it only like so who entered, but they haven't left? It's like they entered, and like someone with the 498 entered again. Or is it like it maybe like that? Yes. If it only scans on the way in, yeah, then those are the entries, not all the passes. Probably. Yeah, there's only one ID read on it, said yeah. But he told that it was... we can check that again. L. It's just a wall screen. You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can't open it, it will give you they'll give you 50 cents. No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. Oh, but at the same time he was found dead over the prosecutor's office. I think there was some claim, like pretending. There was only like some pretending. Anything you can tell us about this? That Miss Star is quite the lady. Why I remember it was winter, I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. What? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. This is more surprise connection. Maybe there's some loose ends left in that case. How old is Gumshoe? I don't know. I'm just going through. This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal. Art? He was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony, but there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the blue badge away for a while. Really? Why? They said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I told night and day. I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can't see why they moved it. Yep. Wait, I didn't mean. I'm sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. 30-something, right? Yeah, probably. That's the victim, Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. That's only because you always lose your card. I always forget my secret number, too. Scary, huh? My face should be the ID, though. He was ahead of his time, holy shit. What's the world coming to? Rebel against the system. Holy shit. No, that was bloody violent case. Violent. So, it was a murder? A serial killing? Damn. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started his rumor mill. Rumor? About forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. This was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? You mean... What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, you see? So the switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? That must be something. Okay, let's examine a little bit. But this door with it. Oh man, looks like a big pile of junk in the corner. It looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was in some sort of escape artist and got away. That's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Ooh, there's something out. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must have been evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe who put this here. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet the evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him beating down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't knock his shirt under that trench coat either. You're going to talk behind someone's back? Don't do it right in front of them, pal. Discover evidence stuff with dreams. Not sure about the dreams. What open did you really? Okay, but that's okay. Yeah, that's for everything. Oh, that is also a little bit janky. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust around here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to use it. Oh wait, I've seen it before. Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving the case out on the Ground Lake, remember? Oh right. Wow, it feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen that one before. No, we have. It was like, to find electromagnetic waves? It was again like the... What was it? The celebration of the... Like, the convention and the prize giving. Like, yeah, the bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some of the case sooner or later. Yeah, in Matt and Guard's room. A cheap-looking text. You can't judge a person or a machine by the cover. You gotta look under the heat, under the heart. This case does play before that. Slide to the right. Ah. What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Oh, don't say it's the same handprint. This case does play before that. It looks like someone tried to wipe off. Mr. Wright, if there's any other bloodstains left in the room, we should use testing hair fluid to check it out. Lumen fluid. We're gonna do it in a second. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. From the case? The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on... This sticker? On one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 in evidence? Oh yeah, closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before, whatever it was. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before, whatever it was broke. What in before? Yeah. You want to try to put it back together? Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like a bottom. Let's try putting the rest in peace. Ooh. Oh, wait. Okay, it's... yeah, this one. Oh, no. It is... Wait. Combine, rotate, left. Oh, okay, we need to rotate. Got it. My bad. And this one. Wait, what was it? Yeah, with a white bottom. I think it's this one. No. Then no. No, there seems to be like this. This should be like the rim. So it's gonna be last. No. There we go. Large pieces, that is. No. No, that's an indent. That is not fitting. Probably they had to limit a little bit of the capacity. Like the capacity was limiting, and therefore they can only do something like that. This has to be the top. Oh yeah, no, this is the one. Oh wait. Okay, then this one. There we go. Oh. Okay. It's a vase. No, wait, I wanted to rotate. Okay, then it's this one. No, That was, I wouldn't have, that wasn't really clear. Oh, there are pieces missing, hold on. Why is missing? That's not, why was it so important that this piece was apprehended? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still. It doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Is it even the right way? I think it needs to be rotated. Maybe it looks like this is the headpiece. I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar added to the court record. Or maybe it's meant to be like this way, but to be looking like that, being unstable, standing on a really thin base. Art. Who will understand? Jar pieced together from fragments found at the crime scene. Pieces is missing. A piece. Look at this. This one is open. And the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is coded with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure? It's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Oh. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? But no, it's from the SL9 incident. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean L9? SL9? It does have a tag on it. And there's paint. Why is there paint? What is the song paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. True art? I've noticed there's blue. Ah, okay, it's for the, you know. Oh, they are the same. Hold on. Ah, but it's the left one, and this is the right hand. As we've witnessed the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this to my studio. Here, in the evidence room? The most optimal piece to do art, I have to say. If you put the pieces together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bothers me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it mean a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember next time I'll make a jar. I think we need to go outside and then make... Do we have a picture of the... evidence floor plan rooms, evidence locker? I would like to save this thing, but we cannot. Pause for a day, edge with lockers. Okay, wait, we... The tag says SN911. Guess this has another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, neck, leg, wet, sack. Sack? Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What? Are we playing a word game now? What is this? Oh. Okay, nothing of interest. Other than it's related to the case. There is blood. Hey, look. They're hard to make out, but there are some dark stains there. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodsman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. Also, those it looks more smeared than spat on. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL incident. That might be when the blood got on. Oh yeah, see, there's a hole. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom. That's weird. I wonder which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right? So wait, it's like... Can I... Okay, so this is more or less up. The handle broke. Or is it... Yeah, no, this is broken. So this is like three-sided. Anything else that we... Okay, we did this, we did... Okay. It could be that this is actually the top. Because look how the handle, the upper side is thicker than the low one. And most of the time, handles are the other way around. If this one would have been a base. Also, it's like way too large hole. But yeah, no, this isn't bottomless. I mean, you could put in dried things. Okay, so where is it? Oh, no, wrong. No. My bad. Examine. E. I think that was no surprise. That is a surprise to no one. Enhance. Oh look, we can count the pixels. This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker. It's mine. It's yours? Please, you have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you will testify that I wouldn't harm a fly this other way around. You will do that for me, won't you, Pa? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down in the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Oh yeah, of course there's lots of blood somehow. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. This harm definitely doesn't play though. And, what's up with me and... Oh... 30 words. It must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I am not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Hey, Blue... Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it in the floor plans. Hey! If you don't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Let's oil up everything. Imagine if that would have been actually something important. I was thinking about it as well, like in the beginning as well, but like it's a red herring. Okay. Oh, I can see color. No. And it just this is missing. Half written. Okay. We could move or we can talk. Maybe we need to present, but I think we presented everything. It was suspicious from the beginning with the handprint. You know what? Let's go. You gave us the record. There's neither White nor West here. Aha, but that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so. I'm lost. Looks like we need more evidence to get anywhere with this guy. I guess so. Okay, we're gonna do... Piece missing. Nope. Nothing. Okay. Also nothing. Okay, for the time being, we're gonna leave you here. And the entrance. Examine. Blue badge is still withering around today. Yes. Oh no. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Oh, no music. That's weird. Okay. Are we examining? Then time for the wheel. Oh. That I thought. But what's with the handprint? Yeah, examine this. That's probably it's gonna be like at one point in the when we aren't, you know, in the court. Maybe that's gonna be relevant then, but for now, not really. Oh, he's gone. Of course he's gone. So, hey. Which one is yours, please? No. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yep, nope, nope, Oh wait, we can... Hold on, we need to go back to... apartment, move to entrance and guard station. And present... What was it? This? Oh, okay, still. Ah. Okay, still, she needs some type of evidence. No. That was not the right one. Okay, also hot tea. Maybe we... Edgeworth is maybe back. Maybe we can check that. Oh man, come on, that's your case. Okay, nothing of relevancy here apparently. No, I misclicked, my bad. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna leave it for now. We go to the High Prosecutor's Office and it's empty! Okay. We've examined this one. Have we talked to you? Oh yeah, it's kind of nice, my bad. I do have that's prosecutors. Yeah, so this means I'm a free man. Yeah, that's no. Nothing new. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, that's... I already forgot. What is missing? Oh, I accidentally moved my window. What do we need to show? Come on, the glove. Okay. What is... Do we need... Wait. I have one idea. Hold on, go back. Examine. Spray. Okay, I have a little bit of water or wheel. Oh. Ness if, come on. It is, huh? How can that be related? What happened? This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over or something and planted a head right in these spines. I think it might be more painful than just being murdered. But this is fucking... What? What? Cactus? Cactus? Come on! Okay, probably absolutely irrelevant. Oh, okay. Evidence, have we everything seen? Evidence room. Because he needs a specific evidence to talk more. So currently we are missing one. Yeah, okay. You definitely give 50 cents, have like in the system. Olsen was found dead over, but at the same time he was found dead over in the prosecutor's office. Okay, that I am... Come on. Can I just drag this picture over to the crime scene and connect them both, like to analyze if the handprint is the same? It's currently because I'm drawing a blank, honestly. Like, have I missed? What have I missed? Because like spraying the cacti, that's, come on, that's... Oh no, wrong. I wanted to not speak. Let's examine. Tab over spree. I want the text again. I want to reread this because apparently it was irrelevant. Someone just tripped over and that's it. I mean, this is actually pretty funny. PD again, police department, okay. Hmm. I mean, that is the criminal affairs department. You know what? Imagine everything is blue. They've been the murderer all along. Policeman entrance. But like, okay, but here's the thing. I can only be like in front of it. Oh wait, hold on. Pretty busy. Just imagine right now behind the doors. But we cannot move inside. It's all the same things. But we have already investigated on Wednesday as well. Those are the two, the detective and the policeman. The detective making the policeman laugh. And we can only go into the guard station. You mean here? Haven't we already checked? Why is it unchecked? Present the lost item report to Gumshoe then. I think his reaction was that if he doesn't know. No, I did. He said it was like Edgeworth. The one number was the was Edgeworth number that I remember. The rumors and Goodman, whoa, and yeah, and then he said it's like we did that. I think that was one of the first things. The second number is Mr. Edgeworth. That we already know. Come. That hasn't changed. Goodman's note. And then he says that he will not say anything if he has no idea. Man, I'm... It should be, the victims never relax on days I lost the cards. It's scary, but hopefully they get something like Face ID exists. That's it. It's a King award that Mr. Roger got the other day. Oh wait, maybe that is something. Oh no, he said it before he got. There's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently it's forgotten. The one knife. That's then a connection with that being in Edgeworth's car, like it was knives. And the other knife. Detective comes to note in the switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth has the most surprise of anyone because of that SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. We've been here also before. That is a bloody violent case, violent. Yeah, he told about the serial killing and made a mistake, and Edgeworth built a case around to nab him. And there's rumors of him forging evidence. It's supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferable the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, I mean, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So, the switchblade knife. The victims took the knife out of the evidence room himself. That's when we've been here before. And even to the new things, you will never... It doesn't say anything. Okay, that's... Have you sprayed... I think I need to do that. In here, I mean... I thought so. I thought that I did. I can do it again. I pressed on this fucking thing. I did spray it on it. Probably not close enough to get a reaction. There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just means he's something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called Lumino testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I just borrowed $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you need to be doing? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. It might help, you know. Report, you mean the note written on the back of the flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? Oh man. I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. 10 years later. Okay, nothing. We go to immediately to Edgeworth. There's no... Used to be here. Nope, wrong button. Move criminal under and then... Bam bam. There we go. Bellboy. Ah, guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Miss Edgeworth, I beg you leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window. A teacup in his hand. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently. A new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me, somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Inquiry committee. So, how did your inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a... Oh my goodness. Communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I have concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I believed... I heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still in the presiding prosecutor's attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. Oh no. Oh honey, oh no. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow, I never seen him out of seen this out of sorts. Yeah, so when were you yesterday? Oh right, I'd better be checking this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? Oh, there's another one. He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep in here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be the evidence that was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, plural, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. No, okay. Yeah, AI screwdriver. They put AI into everything. Definitely what it's a setup. It's a setup from Gant. It has to be. Star one as always. I told you, this has nothing to do with the current case. Maybe not with the evidence itself, but how it was handled. And what you were requested to do with it. No, okay. I just go through everything real quick. Probably won't get out much of it. Yeah. It's a little bit... Here, maybe that's... No, not even this. Okay. This is notch. Wait, what? And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the most... You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. I wanted to see the beginning. I skipped it a little bit. I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. In some dark system. Okay, and... his dark past with the death of his dad. Okay, there we go. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Deman Gand. That wacky old coot was involved in that case 2 years ago too then. He was the top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I would do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I will follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Yes, of course. Why, just today Mr. Wright and I were just using this. Luminoid testing fluid, Well done. Okay. Well, you might have to use this. Okay, now this will be used for thing. Aluminum powder for taking aluminum powder. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know? I've no say in today's investigation, do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprints files for everyone involved. Yeah, thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Okay, we have 3 spots minimum to do it. Well, let's get going on one last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Yeah, no, everywhere. But anything else? Okay, so we got everything for now. Or maybe this one. It has all to do with the some ducks. Okay, they both tied to, okay, they're linked with the same backstory. Got it. Both would have triggered the ability. Okay, so we gotta move. Oh, she's gone. Hold on, she's gone. Okay. Police department first. Examine. And then go here. The powder. Oh, that was not quite what I wanted to do. But I wanted to use it. Recover some things from handprints for comparison file. I would like to use it, but we can check at least this thing. The tag says AI16. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth said. That makes it seem a little more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks all the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Please, powder, let me. Can I take the battery? I can't help but feel it's something. No. I misclicked. You don't need to. Dum, dum, bum, 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 bum. So, you can only check. Not like here where you can also spray as well. Ah. Oh, we need to move normally. Also gone. Where are they all? Evidence room, sector 3. Oh, we sent it up one suspicious. There are technically 3 handprints we could use, but I don't know why we are not able to use the other ones. Enhance! Okay, sorry. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Oh, there's also one. Okay, now time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. First, we sprinkle aluminum powder around. How do you do that? With enter and it looks like... it looks like it did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do you do that? With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine how you blow out the candles on a birthday cake. See? Wow. That looks like fun. I might take getting used to though. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. Just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Right? I guess I'd be better give off a try. Now imagine we're only the S. Oh my god, goodness, yes! Oh, that would be amazing. Like currently I can only do this. MS Paint. You did it, you found one. It's a thick one. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we are out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left his fingerprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. Yeah, this is what it was made for. Yeah, with the DS mic or like microphone. That's so good. It was such an amazing like what's it called? Like function. But it does seem a shame. While we at it, why don't we look for other prints? Exactly. Looking at the locker door again closely. Yeah. Seems like there's been fingerprints outside the bloody handprints as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Yes, there. Here we go. What was it? There we go. Wee. Neat little gimmick, yes. I think more precise than that is nearly impossible. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Dazzling, yes. Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match up right away. So we are not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person who think left these fingerprints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? It could make a pretty good guess. I could make a good guess. The bloody handprint on the fingerprints. No, the bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in the different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find in this evidence locker? Oh, damn. Damn! No. 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 That would be Angel Star. But no, she isn't. I'm... Not... No match, yeah. No match. Come on. How am I supposed to guess whose they are? Isn't it obvious? The bloody infant in the right places. That means that most likely belong to owner. Who was the owner? Fine. Okay, wait. Let me think. Who? Has to be. No. It's real bad. Gumshoe. I am out of the loop. Holy shit. Yeah, that's the one. Even the angle. Yeah. So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking so what. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Exactly. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right, that was the handprint, right? Handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? Checks for prints. Okay, let's check for prints. Why was there even a question? Of course, we need to check. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? And only ended finding it using the chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints here other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Scanner? I'm a bit confused. Why? I cannot click anything, and after one new first area with blood was wiped away, right? We only use ending up finding out the chemical means. Any prints in here area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So it means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyways, you must try to when wiped away. Ah, can we not go? Wait, I cannot move. You have to pick a position for the print you want to take. That's the thing, I'm clicking and... Okay, so technically I should be able to duck position and then press enter, and then it would we have the thing that we had before with the dust and then dusting it away. Okay, 1 second. Okay, hi. Okay, so yeah, right. Like so I say I want to have this print. Then I press enter. And nothing happens. What happens? Okay, so oh yeah, you've made already porridge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, thank you. It's yours. Thank you. Thank you. I got food. Okay, so something is broken. I cannot. I press enter and it doesn't do anything. Okay, the game doesn't want you to take those prints, I think. I know I don't like it, but how about I will press the autoplay just for this instant, because it doesn't seem to work otherwise. Maybe I need to restart, but I would like to make it more quickly. Oh fuck, I did. That's not what I wanted to do. We got this, okay. I want the skip option. Holy shit. Think about it. If that is the hand, it's probably the left hand. Thumb. Or more or less. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. Because that was the part of the hand that wasn't covered in blood. And that was that which wasn't wiped away. Yeah, okay. But okay, here's the thing. It was my thought processes that because the blood got wiped away, which is one thing, but then we sprayed with more liquid onto it, like the whole, in quotation mark, the whole area. Some of it reacted, and therefore the prints got also therefore destroyed. My brain was okay, then everything basically got destroyed. But no, it's game logic. It's game logic. No, wait, it's... Is it Grant? No, that's Jake Marshall's. The fluid only causes a mild reaction, only visible in infrared. Hmm. True, that's why the glasses are necessary to see the things. Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. It shouldn't destroy anything. Officer Jake Marshall? Oh boy. It's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in a crime, Emma. This is decidedly. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction. The blood, the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So, we have a Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white bar blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall... It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Right, that's it? Yes, please. Okay, but... sorry, but what about the handprint on the mascot? Okay. Okay, that is already really good. Time to maybe... Yeah, I think we've made good progress. Maybe, I don't know, I'm honestly more lost than ever. Now the cowboy is back in town for more trouble, so it seems, and left bloody handprints in midst of his own crime. That is not what I thought it would be. I thought he would be more or less, let's say, a simple NPC. I am... Let's go back. Not back like this. My apologies. We don't have... Go back. And... Yes, return. We saved it. I think it's a really good point. Okay, so... haven't asked about his number on the report card for like who entered the evidence room. Did we? I think he only like what, tossed it aside more or less, like in sense of, yeah, no, I'm going to like a lone stranger in midst of the Wild West. I have to follow the wind, something. poetic something something cowboy yeehaw, and couldn't even answer and wouldn't answer like our question whenever we presented something. He was defensive, pretty much. I was scrolling through. Okay, so we have to thank you very much for Inceptor for the first chat, and also for the lovely chat all over the stream. Thank you very much for also tuning in for Blanc and Il Elias. Hopefully you did manage to get splendid amount of good amount of sleep. And thank you very much for Traube Obstfliege for the follow. Like last night. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna continue on Monday with the trial. And let's see how long this one gonna take. With that, I wish you a splendid start into the weekend. Hopefully, like, stay safe wherever you are. And don't commit any crimes, otherwise the Ace Attorney will come. And I don't know. I wanted to say something cool and my mind just absolutely draw a blank. Not yet time for a try, I think. I think, yeah, it's like for like trial former. Like it's a little bit of text and then it's gonna be a try. But yeah, it's... I'm stupid. Actually, you're right. No, you're not stupid. You just... It's okay. Come on, I did so many mistakes and I thought I was stupid. Or actually, I still think I am. No, it's okay. What was it? My name is Gerald, 19 and I can't read. That's it. Definitely. I am okay with it. So, but we have at least a connection, the direct connection, like with decisive evidence that at least Officer Marshall was in the evidence room. For some reason, I have still suspicion that the chief of the police still has something to do with it. And what I've also noticed that he has gloves on. Like, come on, you know, it's definitely something. Yeah, it reminds me, I think, like his way reminds me a little bit of what Alistair said once. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Sort of. Like, when you always smile, your opponent, the one you're talking to, never knows what you truly think or how you truly feel about something you're saying. Meaning that he has this facade of this always cheerful but demanding thing. Is like, yeah. The worst of times when lawyers have to... Analogy? No. Fuck. I think, you know, metaphor maybe. Of like... For some reason I imagined the worst the worst of times are when lawyers have to force a bigot smile. For some reason I think of lobby work when they have to absolutely... They're being paid to defend one of the worst, like, companies or people, and they still have to smile, meaning to fake that they are standing for this specific company. They're like representing. Oh man, but I think it's okay. Wait, the gallery... wait, the gallery contains spoilers. Please enter to close this warning. Oh yeah, music player. Let's go. Oh, this is cool. Disable gallery. You can listen and read Ace Attorney 1 and 2. Which... tricks and deductions. I like this one. Just don't go into fights for 3 yet. Yeah, no, I won't. Yes, let's go. Because spoilers, obviously. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Man, the first time I heard that, it actually freaked the fuck out of me. It's still... Oh my god, the mascot is still... What the fuck? Simple Folk. Yeah, it's a good name for the music. Marvin Grossberg Reckonings. Yeah, let's go. There has to be somewhere with, you know, the jingle or like the phone. What's it called? You know, sound when your phone makes. Oh, I'm lacking words. I think I need to just... Ooh, the... Test drivers. Ringtone, yes. Such a simple word. Yeah, with... Maybe the ringtone is somewhere hidden in it. And you can... I could download, or like record, download and put it as my ringtone in my phone. That would be funny. But okay, with that, enough of... That's... way enough. Oh, okay. I wish you... Sorry, I wish you a splendid weekend. Stay safe, and we see each other on the next Monday, and maybe we finally will find out what the truth in this case is. Oh, goody, goody.